Hi, my name's Denise Sylvie and I am production supervisor for the Mousetrap here in the West End, and I will be your guide today to show theatre people around the beautiful St Martin's Theatre and our production of the Mousetrap. And welcome to front of house of the St Martin's Theatre, where the Mousetrap has been housed for the last 40 years. It moved here in April 1974 from the Ambassadors Theatre that's next door, because this was slightly bigger. This is the only privately owned theatre in the West End, and it was built by Lord Willoughby de Brooke in 1916. And what is amazing, that a theatre that as beautiful as this could have been built during the First World War. As you can imagine, the Mousetrap's featured in the Guinness Book of Records so many times. I can't remember how many times. Here are some of the certificates. We have one here for David Raven, who played Major Metcalf for 11 and a half years, from 1957 to 1968. We have another certificate here for Nancy Seabrook, who was a Mrs Boyle understudy for 15 years. The show became the longest running show in 1958 and has continued to be so, obviously. We have more pictures down the stairs here from the most recent Guinness Book of Records, and also downstairs we have the original director's script with his original markings. Well, this is the stage door area of St Martin's Theatre, and the actors come in and they all sign in here, so we make sure that they're all in the building, and when they go out, just like any other job really. And the most important part of the theatre is the stage doorkeeper. And we have Pat, who's been here for many years, and he's a delight, and he encourages the family atmosphere.
I've been here for a good number of years now. I won't quite reveal how long, but my job basically is to, well, I suppose, look after the area. The actors come in, I give them their keys. Any mail that's, you know, any mail with regards to the actors, I'll make sure they get their mail. Also take phone calls, take messages, and also really just to look after the whole area, make sure no miscreants are hanging around the stage door near the exits or near even front of house.
Now I'm going to take you up to the wardrobe, which from the stage door up to the wardrobe is 5 flights of stairs. We're all very fit here at the Mousetrap.
Hello, my name's Janet Hudson-Holt. I'm the costume supervisor on the Mousetrap at the St Martin's Theatre in London. I've been working here for about 12 years and I've now helped costume 15 different casts. It's amazing on a play that's been going this long how varied it is from year to year, dependent on our directors. So it's always interesting. I know people like to know these statistics, and I think the last time I worked it out, I'd ironed about 27,000 shirts, which is quite a few miles. We've had lots of different directors over the years here. As I say, they all bring something very new each time, so it always keeps my job varied. We're always a little apprehensive because you never know what you're going to get, but that's part of the thrill of working in live theatre as opposed to doing film and recording things. So that's what's kept me in theatre all these years.
This is Monkswell Manor Guesthouse Mark III. There have been 3 sets for this show since 1952, because the show moved from the Ambassadors Theatre, which is next door, 40 years ago, came here in 1974, and then the set we're standing on now is about 14 years old and guaranteed for 30 years, so we intend to be here for a long time. Let me show you. The front door is here, the drawing room is here, that's the library, and that's the dining room. I'll just show you how it works as a working set. Excuse me a minute. Hello. This was the dining room. So you see it works very easily. The actors can run around very quickly. The same works the other side, from the drawing room into the library and down the stairs. This clock here was on the original set in 1952. It's the only thing that remains of the original set. We have a picture as well of Agatha Christie. She's appeared in the last couple of productions, which is rather nice just to have Agatha on the set to remind us what it's all about. This is our snow machine. Every actor that comes to Monksville Manor is covered in snow because it's a snowstorm outside. So they come in here first of all and get snowed on, and then they walk through the door and it melts once they arrive at Monksville Manor. This is made of theatrical foam, which is a sort of carpet foam, which melts very slowly and looks like real snow from a distance. And we've been using this for about 20 years. Before that we used sort of flakes of plastic, which are a bit like chopped up carrier bags, which obviously didn't melt and used to get a bit messy on the carpet. This is a wind machine which would have been very common in 1952 backstage at theatres, but obviously you don't see them at all now. And it goes back from the original production in 1952. It even has the original producer's name on the side, Peter Saunders. And every night, a member of the crew makes a wind noise. Ooh, doesn't that make you feel cold? We also have wind sound on digitalised as well that comes over through the speakers, but this we still maintain because we think it's a little bit of history.
I think it epitomises an English crime story of a certain genre and a certain period, and in fact it's probably the mother of all of them. It's in a big country house. It involves an assortment of people who are all stuck there together in the snow. They're snowed in, and there is a murder, and you as the audience have to work out who done it. It's a classic formula.
Quite daunting, in fact, to do it, because for all actors it is, of course, a show that you know about and that you've heard of, and you may have even known people that have been in it at one time or another. And it has such a great theatrical history and tradition behind it that actually it's quite an honour as an actor to get the opportunity to come in and do it.
Well, I was in it once before. 37 years ago when I played Molly, and I had a wonderful time then, and I've been hoping I would get another chance to be in it again, and once again it's one of the happiest things I've ever been in. It was the first time and it is this time.